Hello developers, how are you today? If you're new to my channel, my name is Eleftheria and I like to review tutorials. Today I'm pretty sure that I have a tutorial that it will be really interesting for anyone that is a junior developer and actually he likes front-end development. If you're not into that, maybe this is not a video for you, but if you like front-end development and you're a beginner, then this tutorial, this review actually is totally for you. Today we're speaking about Google Developer Challenge Scholarship Front-End Web Dev from Udacity, and it's totally free if you are able to take this scholarship. For me personally, it wasn't very difficult to take this scholarship. All that you have to do is go to Udacity and fill up a form, and in this form you will say why you want to take the scholarship. A lot of people do that and a lot of people actually take the scholarship. It's not something very difficult, and I'm pretty sure that if you fill the basic questions, then you will also take this course. But another thing is that this is not all year, so maybe you will have to wait. The next challenge or the next class is going to be actually almost in 1 week, or it depends on when you're watching this video, but it will be on August 7 of 2018. So as you can see now, this course is closed. It will take you about 4 months and you'll have to study around 10 hours per week in order to complete it into 4 months. And this course is in collaboration with AT&T, Google and Github. In this website that I will also leave in the description box so you can check it by yourself, you will find it a lot of information. So this course is quite different from everything else that I have reviewed from Udacity, because if you were going to this website you wouldn't find a lot of information, but here actually you can find a lot of information. You can find things about the instructors, the course structure, you can find student reviews, and it actually has 4.7, which is a great rating, or at least for me. You can see the top reviews, you can read other things here. Yeah, like it has some related nanodegree programs, and actually something that I didn't say is that this is also a nanodegree program. More details here, or why should I enroll, you can see a lot of things. You can request the syllabus, or you can enroll. Here that now it says enroll now, it's not now, it's actually when this course is going to begin, which is on 7th of August. What else? Yeah, like become a front-end developer and all this kind of beautiful things. Let me tell you now about my experience. As you can see, I have completed 95% of this course, and this is why this course for me was very beginner's one. So it is for people that have not a lot of experience, but since I had a lot of experience, not a lot, but since I have experience in HTML, CSS and JavaScript, this course didn't offer me a lot of new things. But because it goes in depth, you will be able, if you are completely beginners, to learn everything. So I would advise you to take it. So this course is not for intermediate, is not for advanced, is just for beginners. And for me, because I knew already some stuff, I just passed the videos. So let's go through the first lesson, and it only has a welcome video and a course overview. So I don't think that this is very interesting, but let me just show you this. It's about HTML, CSS, some intro to JavaScript and jQuery. After you've finished all this course, all these lessons, then you will be able to advance and continue with a nano degree. But this scholarship will only give you HTML, CSS and JavaScript and some very basics in jQuery too. Let's continue with the other lessons like HTML syntax, and here you will see that there are a lot of videos, and every time there are also some quizzes, and in the resources you will be able to find sorry for that, you will be able to find the videos and the transcripts. So we will continue then in the third lesson again with HTML, and here I have like 33 minutes left, but again, because it was, for me at least, it was quite basics HTML, I didn't really want to watch these videos, but they were very good, very good. And then you have a project which is like mockup to article. Put your HTML skills to use by converting a designer's mockup of blog article into a real web page. And actually this is a very good exercise because like you can build a portfolio, and what this course is trying to do with the developer is to help him build a portfolio. So you will also have the chance to work and have your work reviewed by other developers or even from instructors from this course, which I think is extremely great because other Udacity courses doesn't provide you this kind of things, and they will only provide you a forum that you can talk with other students but not talk with the instructors or teachers. After the HTML you have the CSS part, so you will start with the CSS syntax, you will continue with the syntax problem set, and here as you can see again I did only 33% and I have 1 hour and 20 minutes left, and again this is because they were going into depth with CSS, but I pretty much knew this kind of things, like as you can see here, writing selectors or using attributes, Slackard workspace, Udacity site heater. I was quite confident with this kind of things, so I just passed them. Also here you can see that not everything is a video, which most of Udacity courses are like videos and in the end some quizzes, or in the middle some quizzes, but here you will find like this sheets that you can read, and sometimes it's more helpful to have something to read than to watch a video, because you can take your time, you can revision it, maybe there is an external link, you can also visit it and take your time, whereas in video sometimes this is not very easy. Of course you can re-watch a video, but I mean you get it. The project in CSS will be about animal trading cars, and I remember this project, it was a very interesting one. You have your concepts here with animal trading cards overview and then animal trading cards. And here again you will have to do a project and then review your other students or other colleagues' projects. And this is how this course also works. So although you have to do your own project, you also have to collaborate with other students and review their projects. And I think that this is also something very good with this course, because sometimes you have an opinion about how something could be solved, but then if you see other students or other colleagues and if you saw their solution, you can maybe understand how they are thinking and if it's something better or let's say something worse. After the CSS you have a section how to write code faster, and this is very interesting. Let's view this part, which is the 7th one. So again here you have some videos and you have some quizzes, and I think it's really important to know how to write code fast but at the same time good, because it's not only about being fast, but it's about producing something that is sustainable and other coders can also take it and maintain it. Then you have we saw that we have JavaScript, which of course is one of the most important things if you want to be a front-end developer. We have data types and variables, and learn to represent real-world data using JavaScript variables and distinguish between the different data types in the language. Also, let's view the lesson 11. Here we have 25 lessons, and again there are some quizzes and there are some videos. Also, another thing is that this course is being instructed by a lot of people, and some of them are men, some of them are women. They are very knowledgeable and they know what they're talking about. You can totally understand their accent, you will have no problem with this, and they're really enjoyable and I like them all. So after JavaScript then you will have some basic DOM and selectors, and then some tricks with DOM manipulation. So let's also see the lesson 19. Here it says, now that you've seen how to select element using jQuery, learn to manipulate the DOM and change a web page dynamically. I think this is something really important, and they go quite in depth, not very much. As you can see, they have like 15 parts, and again there are some videos and a lot of quizzes, and again videos and quizzes, but you can also read in this sheet some information. Of course they can go really in depth because this is a beginner's course, but they do, I believe, the best that they can. Alright, so we have the JavaScript condition, loops, functions, arrays, objects. Next, the basic the DOM and selectors that we just saw, and then we have event listeners with jQuery, another really important lesson. And the project this time is Pixel Art Maker. Create a single page app in JavaScript where the user can create artistic designs. I mean, this is very interesting, and you can totally keep this in and put it in your portfolio. I think that if you're a beginner one and have a project like this, it will be really interesting for maybe a future supervisor, and he will be able to see exactly what you know, because this exercise will need HTML, CSS and JavaScript, which, as I said earlier, are the basics of a front-end developer. Let's continue. So yes, after the Pixel Art Maker, you'll have the challenge course wrap-up. Okay, let's also view this one. And it has just great work. Congrats on completing the front-end web dev basics challenge course. It's been an awesome journey, and we hope you've enjoyed the program for us. The fun doesn't stop here. We will be evaluating your progress and engaging in the community to determine the next round of nanodegree program scholarship recipients. Stay tuned for the announcement for the second time to come on February 2018. So as you can understand, I did this course the last year, like February of 2018. I didn't continue to the next program as I understood that it's not so much for me. I've already knew this kind of stuff, and it wasn't something that was really interesting for me. But I would advise you to take this course if you're a beginner, and if you really want to advance and not take like a lot of courses, because in this course you will learn everything, and I mean everything for a beginners, right? You can't learn everything, of course. Another very interesting thing, that it will be the last one that I'm talking about in this video, it's next steps on your career journey. And this is something that it's not only about beginners, it's about everyone. Let's just leave this congratulations, but then you have your self-reflection and debrief and all these kind of things, which is like some basic questions that you can answer them, but this is not the important thing. If you want, of course, you can do it. I personally didn't, but I don't think it's very important. Now, the parts that I like were some parts that they were giving you advices of how you can continue, and they also have some videos about this kind of things, like how you can continue, why it's important to do specific things, like why do you have to do good questions, and of course why you firstly have to do questions. Don't be afraid to do questions, even if you think that they are silly one. Then why you should network, which is also something really important. A lot of people in the development world are quite shy, they don't talk a lot, but it's really important to network and connect with others. Something else is the personal branding, and I really believe in that. You have to have a personal branding if you want to succeed. Yes, then as I said before, there are some interviews and things like this. Another great thing is the keep learning, and this is something like a motto for me. You should always keep learning and keep pushing yourself. If you want to succeed, if you want to go somewhere, like, you have to push yourself, you have to be determined, and always keep learning and spreading positivity. I think this was a big review, but this is an awesome course from Udacity with Google, and that's why I spent so much time on reviewing it because I wanted to persuade you to take this course. As I said before, you will not be able to take this course right now. I mean, you won't find it because it starts on 7th of August, but please visit the website, and if you like this course, just take it. Have an amazing day. If you like this video, please don't forget to like, subscribe and comment, and see you in the next one. Bye!